Dear students, in this video I am going to explain the solution of linear programming problem by graphical method. Here is the given problem. Solve the following linear programming problem graphically. Minimize z equal to 200x plus 500y subjected to the constraints x plus 2y greater than or equal to 10 and 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 24 and non-negativity constraints x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. Okay. First, let us concentrate on the constraints in this. The step 1, we should concentrate on the constraints. Now, first constraint I am going to take it. The objective function is given here. In the case of minimization, this is the minimization case. Let us label the constraints equation 1 and equation number 2. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Okay. Now, first we are taking the equation number 1, which is this is the solution part. In the solution part, let us start the solution. First equation is x plus 2y equal to 10. This is the first equation. Okay. From this equation, what we have to do is when x equal to 0, we have to compute y equal to, then y equal to. If x equal to 0, then 2y equal to 10 and y will become 5. Right, okay. Then again, when y equal to 0, next step, then x equal to 10. Here. For this equation, you get the two coordinate points, which are, this is 0, 5, which is first one. And the next one, you are going to get it 10, 0. These are the two coordinate points you will get it. Okay, first equation. Let us come to the second equation now. Second equation is 3x plus 4y equal to 24. Now, when x equal to 0, then y equal to 6. X equal to 0, 4y equal to 24, and here is the coordinate point, you get it 0, 6. Right, okay. Again, when y equal to 0, then x equal to 8. This is the coordinate point, you get 8, 0. Here, y equal to 0 in this equation, then 3x equal to 24 and x equal to 8. Like this, we got all the coordinate points for the required problem. Right. Then after that, we are going to draw a graph now. Let us take the x-axis and y-axis, and let me take the x-axis and y-axis first. X-axis, I drawn it. This is x-axis. Then y-axis I am going to draw. Let me pick up this line under this. Right. Right. This is x-axis and y-axis. Let us recall let us scale the x-axis and y-axis. What is the maximum value in the x-axis? X coordinate is maximum is 10 here and y coordinate maximum is 6 here. You have to label them up to on the x-axis 10 values you have to label, and along the y-axis you have to label up to 6. Okay. Let us make it this values. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more extra you can take it 11. Okay. Along the y-axis you should take the 6, minimum 6 you have to take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5 and 6. Like this you have to take the scales on the x-axis and y-axis. Sometimes these variables are called x1 and y1, x1 and x2 also. This is y2 is nothing but y is nothing but x2 and x1 will become x. Okay. Like this we can have to assume. Now first we'll take the first equation. We'll draw the first equation on the graph first. The first coordinate point is 0, 5 here. 0, 5 along the x-axis 5 we have to measure Why? Because along the x-axis, along the y-axis, it is x equal to 0. Along the y-axis, you measure the up to 5. Then 0, 5 point is this. Okay. Next one is you have to take it 10, 0. Along the x-axis, you have to measure up to 10, which is 10, 0. We are going to add in these two coordinate points. Here is the 0, 5 and 10, 0. We are going to add it now. Let us add these 2 points. This is the line. This is the line we added. Okay. Adding these 2 coordinates, this is equation number 1. This is. Now, what is the significance of this one is, now x plus 2y is greater than or equal to 10. Okay, x plus 2y greater than or equal to 10. As I told you, when the line is intersecting x-axis and as well as y-axis, you have to take it above the line, you have to shade the region. Okay, for this above region is going to be shaded. Once I fill this area, then it will become another color. That is the reason I am not going to change it now. This is the above the region, this is the location, region, above the region. Below the region, this equation cannot be satisfied, right? Okay. Now, from the second equation, what you should do is, now first coordinate point is, you are going to take it 0, 6 here. Let me take the another color which is, take it 0, 6. This is the 0, 6. And other one is the 8, 0. You have to take it 8, 0. I have taken. Okay. I have taken 0, 6 and 8, 0. Let us join these 2 points also like this. We join these points. Right. Now, these 2 lines are intersecting at this is the equation 2. This line is equation 2. Let me say this is the equation number 2. Equation number 2. Okay. Now, for this, which is the inequality symbol is given less than or equal to. That means below the line, this region is going down. All this below the line. For this line, above the region you have to take it. For this line, below the region you have to take it. Now, here, intersecting region is going to be above this and below this. Try to understand. Above this and below this. Only this is the intersecting region. If below this area is not covered by first line. Okay. Now, this area is not covered by the second line. That is the reason this cannot be intersection region. This cannot be intersection region. This is not and this is not. Only this is the intersection region. So that we'll fill that another color here. This is the intersection region is this one. Right, okay. Now, this is the feasible region. For our question here, this region is called feasible region. Feasible region. Feasible region. Now, this region is feasible region. Now, notice this feasible region bounded by the 3 vertices, which is 0, 6 here and 0, 6. Let us say this is 0, 5 and other one is this is. Now, this is the point is going to I'm name it. This is I'm going to name it. This is A and B and C. We are going to give the names. A is it is going to be intersection of 1 and 2 lines. When you solve these 2 equations, x plus 2y equal to 10 and 3x plus 4y equal to 24. When you solve these equations, you will get x equal to 4 and y equal to 3. For x equal to 4 and y equal to 3, these 2 equations are going to be satisfying. The intersection point is here 4, 3. 4, 3. Now, I got all the 3, this is the bounded region, the feasible region bounded by the 3 vertices, which are A, B, C. I calculated all the vertices here. Okay. Now, we are moving to the calculate the Z value. Now, A is the point which is 4, 3 and B is the point here. B is the point 0, 6 and C is the point which is 0, 5. See, 4, this is for this 4 times this is x equal to, now we take the minimum Z here. minimum z, this is the objective function, we have to take it now. 20 times 4 is 800, and 500 times 3 is 1500. Okay, 1500 plus 800, 2300. Z equal to, here we'll get it 2300 for these values. X equal to 4 and y equal to 3, you substitute, z equal to 2300, you will get it. Now for this y equal to, this is the, what is this value? Y equal to 6. Now x equal to 0. 200 times 0 is 0, and 500 times 6 is 3000. This is 3000. This is. Now for this, 0 times 200 is 0, and 500 times 5 is 2500, which is 2500. Out of all this, we are looking for the minimization problem. We are solving the minimization problem. What is the minimum value of z? It is going to be your solution. This is the minimum value of z here. Here a is the coordinate point, which is x equal to 4 and y equal to 3, and minimum z, which is equal to 2300. This is the solution. Thanks for watching.